What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Jericho Report Weekly News Briefing. It is Saturday, the 13th of December, 2014. 12/13/14. That's kind of weird. As always, first link below is going to take you to the Blogspot post. That's where you can find all of this madness I'm about to give you. And with the protests kind of dying down, although there's supposed to be some this weekend, there's been a lot more news over the past week. A lot of madness to get to. Let's get to it. If you didn't catch this yesterday, flights disrupted after computer failure at UK Control Center. They actually shut down airspace over London because of this. I think they got everything restored now, still a ripple effect. That happened yesterday. I wonder if there's something else going on. Somebody on GLP was talking about they might have been moving MH370. I don't know about that. Just kind of weird. 6 dead after aircraft crashes into house in Maryland. This happened December 8th. Now, this aircraft just so happened to have on board, I think, a vaccine technician or somebody who was working on some sort of something with vaccines. So I wonder, was he taken out or what's going on there? Got one here. Fox News reporter dies of apparent suicide. This came out this past week. 43-year-old just so happened to be covering the whole Bin Laden compound story. SEAL Team 6, anyone? I don't know. I'll put a link to that. Other news going on. Chlorine gas at Furry Animal Lovers Convention may have been released intentionally. Was this up in the Chicago area? I think possible chlorine gas attack? I don't know. December 7, 2014 from ABC News. Put a link to that. We got Berkeley Police warned shop owners to prepare for protest. I think this was earlier in the week. This article goes on to talk about the damage that was sustained. Apparently Berkeley kind of erupted in a little bit of broken glass and fires and whatnot. Cops kind of cracked down. I'll put a link to that. Congress staffers walk out, perform hands up, don't shoot protest. This come out on Thursday. Now, I thought it was genuine when the St. Louis Rams came out with their hands up, but the Congress staffers, I mean, that's more like a photo op to me. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Put a link to it. Myself, I'm getting tired of all the protests going on. California battles whooping cough epidemic. Other news going on now. That from Hawaii News Now. Meanwhile, 2 new measles cases in Michigan. State health officials urge vaccinations. I'm sure they do that from ABC7 local media. Sierra Leone got an update on Ebola this week. Sierra Leone area to hold 2-week Ebola lockdown. This came out December 10, 2014. That's all I got for Ebola this week. And be advised, if you drive a Nissan recalls 470,000 vehicles for a fuel leak problem. This came out December 9. Over to financial news, how the Dow Jones Industrial Average did on Friday. Looks like the Dow was down 315 points. On the week, it was down 677 points. I was wrong, I have to admit. I thought we'd get to 18,000. We almost got there. I'll put this link from ABC News closed at 17,280 if it matters to anybody. Meanwhile, U.S. crude oil below $60 for first time in 5 years. It's actually, I think it closed at 57-something on crude oil. I'll put this link from Al Arabia Energy. CIA spent $40 million and hacked Senate computers to suppress torture report. This came out December 11, 2014. $40 million. Meanwhile, check this out. Stopping construction on new Veterans Affairs Hospital in Aurora. I'm guessing that's Colorado. This is ABC 7 out of Denver. Something the budget's not right. Plenty of budget for the CIA, though. When it comes to our veterans, nah. Speaking of the budget, check this out. Documents reveal Obama HHS paid Baptist Children and Family Services $182,129,786 for 4 months of housing for illegal aliens. But there's no money for that new VA center. Banks urge customers to take cash withdrawals or be slapped with fees. Take cash elsewhere. I said that wrong. Or be slapped with fees. Banks not accepting cash. One more push towards globalization. Maybe. I'll give you that from Yahoo Finance. Got a couple more here. Ukraine faces bankruptcy if it cannot secure a $15 billion bailout within weeks. Sucks to be Ukraine. That from Yahoo Finance. That's all part of that Russia-Ukraine thing, I'm sure. Got some good news on that coming up. Meanwhile, maybe they could borrow some from Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat earned nearly $100 million in 2 years. Also had that shooting up in North Portland yesterday. They originally came out as a school shooting, but it turned out it was near a school. The people ran to the school. Just another random shooting in the United States. I don't have a link on that. Anyway, over to New World Order and Police State News. Undercover cop draws gun on protesters in Oakland. And they called us crazy for saying there were no agent provocateurs. Undercover cop in the crowd. Arizona cop caught on cam brutally attacking teen girl while mother begs them to stop. This come out December 6th from the Free Thought Project. Police brutality or resisting arrest. Kind of on the border with that one. They got a video on that if you want to check it out. CA cop is being fired for not using violence to resolve a situation. CA, I assume they mean California, one of those little towns. Let's see, Monterey Bay. I don't know. I'll put a link to the We Are Change. Has a link on that. Non-violent police must go. What? Grenade launchers. Speaking of California, check this out. Grenade launchers, snowshoes among items given to California police from the Department of Defense. Why do California police need grenade launchers? Who are they expecting to use that on? That come out December 6th from Stars and Stripes. We Are Change. Another one from them. France outraged. Check this out. France outraged over Nazi era. They're wanting the homeless people somewhere over in France to wear a triangle on themselves to identify themselves as a homeless person. You got to check that story out. Now, it's been turned down because so many people have said rah, rah, rah about it, but the fact that we're even talking about putting labels on people, does that remind you of anything? Nazi Germany, anyone? It's a bizarre article. Check it out. They got pictures. They got the whole thing on We Are Change. Wisconsin Public Radio. Speaking of Nazi Germany, somewhere up in Wisconsin, police are asking residents to volunteer to have their homes searched for guns. You don't mind if we come in here and look for guns, do you? That come out December 5th, 2014. Oh my goodness. Congress, here's something going on in the background. People aren't paying attention because of the holidays. Congress authorizes spying on all Americans without due process. This come out December 11. Be advised. More NSA bullcrap. They're just opening doors so they monitor all of us anyway, but still, they're still opening up more doorways to do such things. Pure treason. U.S. Army to fire 30,000 troops. Meanwhile, Obama to allow undocumented immigrants into the military. Think about that. That from Red Flag News. Over to World War III news. Possible Operation Blackjack hit here. House Intel Chairman says threat of terrorist attack is high. Threat is high. December 12, 2014 from USA Today. President who vowed to end the war, remember that? I'm going to end the wars and bring our troops home fast, now seeks sweeping power to expand it. This from the Washington Times. Remember that next presidential election when remember all the promises Obama made us? Oh, Obama, yes we can. Change. ISIS leader says U.S. prisons in Iraq led to creation of terrorist organization. The United States created a terrorist organization? You don't say. CIA, anyone? I don't know. December 12th from RT. Obama's mentor tells Middle East media U.S. is a major terrorist threat. Major terrorist threat. The United States? No way. That come out December 7th from Examiner. Man, that's kind of bizarre in my opinion. CNS News has this. Senate passes bill that could send U.S. weapons to Ukraine for use against Russia. December 12th, those war drums continued to beat. I got a couple more on that. Bombshell. Russia is in all-out preparation for a war with the United States. I don't see a date on this. I know it was in the past week. They'll put a link to that. Yahoo News says Iran hackers may target U.S. energy and defense firms. FBI warns. That from Yahoo News via Reuters. Yesterday's date. And one more in the World War III bin. North Korea accuses U.S. of spreading Ebola and choosing Africa as a bioweapon testing ground. Over to Earth changes in 2012 news now. Earthquake news looks like we had a 6.6 in Panama, 6.8. Papua New Guinea, 6.6 in the Philippines. That was back on 12.2. The other ones were 12.7, 12.8. I'll put this link from the USGS. Big quakes on the left, small quakes on the right. A lot of small quakes, as always. Great resource to check for up-to-date quake information. Major storm sweeps through Southern California. Yahoo News. Man, I feel for everyone who's getting impacted by this crazy storm that's come on the coast in California. There's pictures of rock slides and mudslides and people's houses filled to the roof with rock. It's just craziness. My heart goes out to everybody who's involved in that. Russian scientist, I'm going to go over to asteroid news. Russian scientist spies mountain-sized asteroid heading our way. This article goes on to talk about how it's not really a threat to us, but the fact that they're just now seeing it, they wonder what other big asteroids are out there. I know that thing over Russia blew up with no warning. They didn't even see that thing coming. So just be advised, mountain-sized asteroids headed our way. Super Earth alien planet spotted by ground-based telescope for the first time. December 12, 2014, space.com. Pretty cool stuff. ET phone home. E&E News has this. Experts say 100% death rate for baby killer whales along West Coast. Alarming bells ring, yada yada. Craziness going on in our oceans, as always. I do have some good news this week when it comes to our ocean, though. Jaws of Life. If you didn't see this story, you've got to pull it up and check this video out. Extraordinary footage emerges as beachgoer slicing open pregnant dead shark to save her pups and led them to the ocean. Dead shark on the beach. Not sure how it's dead on the beach, but pregnant shark. The beachgoers cut it open and free up the baby sharks and take them out to the ocean. Not sure if they survived, but it brought a tear to my eye. Absolutely. You just got to pull up the video to know what I'm talking about. I'm going to go over to strange and bizarre news now. More, warning, explicit content coming up. We got this story. I'm just going to get into it. Mom of Jessica Chambers, Mississippi teen, burned to death, seeks killer. You got this 19-year-old girl down in Mississippi that was burned alive in her car. Just disturbing. I'm just going to go through these. In another story, woman burns from the inside out after reaction to friend's medicine. I guess she's having an allergic reaction. I just thought it was kind of crazy to go along with that first one. Not related, but this is extremely disturbing. I debated whether or not to even put this in the report, but when I start self-censoring, that's when these reports become kind of... I'm just going to give it to you. Pennsylvania man killed stepdaughter so he could film himself having sex with her corpse. I truly don't know what the hell's wrong with the world or what the hell is wrong with some people. I'll put the link. I got a couple more here. Woman allegedly... Hang on, let me let this clear here. Allegedly cut dog in hopes of getting pain medication for herself. Another... do you need pain meds that bad that you're going to hurt animals? Strange odor turns U.S. Airways flight into vomit-soaked nightmare. This come out 12/6. Check that out. Especially if you fly U.S. Airways. And one more. Boy, where's this? In Alabama. Alabama boy discovers an urn inside his teddy bear. For all other news, please check my favorite videos. I have favorited quite a few videos over the past week. Thank you to everybody who puts out content. I appreciate you for keeping me informed. At least pull it up, scan over the titles, see if there's anything over there you don't know about. Well, I do want to leave you with a few positive stories. A few shout-outs. Action News, ABC. This is out of... Where is this out of? Police surprise citizens with gifts instead of tickets. Let me see where this is going on. Lowell Police Department. I'm not quite sure what state that's in. Oh, Philadelphia, PA is where the local media report. Anyway, cops are pulling people over for traffic violations and giving them gifts. A cool story. They got a video on it. I thought it was a cool story anyway. I'm sure some people out there are going to say, well, cops are just looking for some good press right now. That's probably true. I mean, it's, but I like to believe that it's Christmas time, and I like to believe in the good in people. People can take it however they want it. I got another one actually to give you on that. Officer buys eggs for woman caught shoplifting to feed her family. This in Alabama, I believe. Put a link to that. That's a cool story as well. And if you don't like those stories, pull this one up and check it out. 26 epic people and acts that restored my faith in the entire human race. Some cool stuff here. Just go through the slideshow. I thought it was cool, even though there's a picture of Rahm Emanuel in there. I can't stand him, but I pull it up. It's positive energy I'm trying to send you guys is what I'm getting at. That's pretty much all I got. If you like the report, please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I think it sucked. It's the worst of YouTube. You never want to see again. Please rate, though. It helps me move around. I do appreciate it. You can also follow me on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter for live show alerts, breaking news alerts, new upload alerts. Always posted there when they're up. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied in this one. I got plenty of energy. I'm not sure. It's just some of these stories are just really... You tell me what you think about all this madness. Pick one story. Pick them all. Leave in your comments, please. I love reading your guys' thoughts on, because reading your comments helps me make sense out of all this crap. So, until the next one, you guys take care, stay safe, have a good rest of the weekend, have a good week. I will see you on the next one.